Welcome back to the Jeep Halftime Report. Hey, everybody. Welcome inside our Los Angeles studios. Mike Hill, along with the great Bill Rathbury, Donnie Marshall, and Casey Jacobson. You guys are great, too. We'll get you back out for the second half shortly. But first, for our Jeep Halftime highlights, we take a closer look at the reigning back-to-back national champion UConn Huskies. Of course, last year, UConn became the first program to win the national title 2 years in a row since Florida did so back in 2006 and 2007. Remember, no team has won 3 in a row since UCLA under John Wooden, winning 7 in a row between 67 and 73. And now UConn enters a new season, picked to finish first in the Big East, and they started the preseason ranked 3rd overall. Realistically, what chances do you give UConn to three-peat this year?
It's going to be really hard to do, especially when you consider what they've lost. You know, I had a conversation with Coach Hurley at Big East Media Day and reminded him, you've sent 9 players to the NBA in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
It's a good number. He agreed it was a good number. But when you lose all of that, how do you sometimes you have to replace that with maybe better players. Their system has turned into plug and play. It really has. They're like a little bit like Villanova was with Jay Wright. You know, you could probably put at least me, Raph, and Casey out there, and we would win some games.
Raph, throw me the ball.
I don't know about Mike Hill, but you understand what I'm saying.
Catching strays.
But when you bring back Samson Johnson, you bring back Alex Karaban, and you bring back Hassan Diarra, you have the right pieces. Throw in some younger players that are really good. I don't know why you would bet against them, only because it hasn't been done in a long time. That's it.
Did you get your back-to-back ring yet?
We don't talk. I don't want to gloat. I really don't want to talk about that right now. Just
you had mentioned one guy, Samson Johnson. They were tough prep.
Yeah.
Connecticut, as we all know.
Yes.
But that guy can get out and handle a ball screen, recover, protect the basket. The one guy missing for me, Spencer.
Yeah.
Cam was like the juice with that team, just so impressive. And the connection he had with Hurley was incredible.
So Hassan Diarra was their 6th man last year, and now he's going to be asked to be the point guard. The good news for Hassan is you got a whole bunch of shooters to distribute the ball to. I would argue that this UConn team has the best shooting trio in America. When you talk about Alex Karaban, Liam McNeely's the freshman who can really stroke it, and Aiden Mahaney, the transfer from St. Mary's. All 3 of those guys are knockdown shooters. This team is always hard to guard because of the scheme that you mentioned, but I think the shooting, the three-point shooting, is just as good as any team in the country.
Better shooter than you, Karaban?
Not as good as
kidding
me.
Well, you're so modest.
There's never been a better shooter than Casey. I would throw in one more name that one of the best names in college basketball, but also a very, very good shooter in solo ball.
Solo ball.
Solo ball.
They don't have to be as good as last year. I mean, they dominated last year, winning their tournament games the last 8 by an average of 22 points. That's all for now. The second half is coming up.